We are good.
Okay. You can stand up, or if you're sitting, you can stay sitting if you like. Either way, have your feet on the ground. Bend your knees so you don't see your toes. Aim your second through fifth fingers at each other to complete those energetic circuits going around the body. Tip your tongue behind your teeth on the top of your mouth to complete that energetic circuit between the microcosmic orbit, the red and the dew, the conception and governing vessels. Have your palms a little bit forward to bring in the heavenly energies. I got that good. Okay. Feel your 10 toes on the ground. Feel the ball of your foot, the outside of the ball of your foot, your heels. Lift up your medial arch on your foot, the lateral arch and the transverse arch. That will help give you a little more suction to pull up earth energy. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your arms. Send your roots down, down, down into the earth, and the earth's below that, and the earth's below that, and the earth's below that. It's like drilling for oil. You're hitting earth energy everywhere, filling up with earth energy to rejuvenate and regenerate you. It's an unlimited source of energy. Open the top of your head to bring in the heavenly chi for inspiration and intuition. Open the sides of your being out to the ever-expanding edge of the universe. Bring back that primordial chi for infinite possibilities. And then lengthening your spine, opening up your energy circuits, opening up your chakras, and now transforming emotions. Cold, blue, kidney, bladder, mercury, thyroid, the azure, the black tortoise, the brain, the bones, the nerves, and head hair. Transforming fear and awe into gentleness and wisdom. The sound is along O, breathing in. Red, hot, heart, Mars, frontal adrenal energies, the red pheasant, the vessels, transforming hastiness, impatience, cruelty, and brokenhearted into honor, respect, and love. The sound is ah, breathing in. That was a good one. Warm, moist, green liver, gallbladder, Jupiter, the Hun, the green dragon, the sinews, transforming anger and confusion into kindness and clarity. The sound is shh, S-H-H-H-H-H, breathing in. Cool, dry, white, lung, large intestine, Venus, thymus, the toe, the white tiger, the skin, transforming sadness, grief, and depression into courage and righteousness. The sound is along S, that S, 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 S. Breathing in. Mild yellow spleen, pancreas, stomach, sphenoid, Saturn, the E, the muscles and lips, the yellow phoenix. Transforming worry, disappointment, resentment, and anxiety into openness, fairness, and compassion. The sound is ooh, like who, or ooh la la, ooh, breathing in. Next is a triple warmer, or the San Jiao. Respiration, digestion, elimination, heat, water, and harmony. This goes with your fascia, to regenerate your fascia, to relax your fascia, to energize your fascia, the most electric tissue in your body, the most electroconductive. The sound is E, 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 E. Breathing in. E. Next, the bone marrow, stimulating your bone marrow to make millions and millions of stem cells to regenerate your being for optimum health, well-being, consciousness, and infinite good looks. The sound for the bone marrow is zzz, z, 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 z. Breathing in. Relax. Next, tracing the meridians. So again, we're using the thumbs, width of the thumb as one pus or one sun to measure with. Sit down so I can up screen. These are 3 sun. We start with the lung, which is 6 sun lateral to midline below the first rib, comes to the corner of the thumbnail. So the lung meridian, the lung meridian, the lung meridian. Comes back as the large intestine from the corner of the second finger. Comes to the side of the nose. Large intestine, large intestine, large intestine. Then the stomach starts on the infraorbital ridge below the pupil, comes down to the chin, up to the hairline, back down, 1 thumb width below the chin, in front of the sternocleidomastoid is stomach 9 to balance above and below. It's a sea of chi point, and it beautifies the face. Comes down to the collarbone, goes out 4 sun lateral to midline to the base of the ribs, comes to 2 sun lateral midline, goes outside the kneecap, ends at the lateral corner of the second toenail, the stomach meridian, and the stomach meridian, hairline, stomach 9 to the collarbone, 4 sun lateral to midline through the nipple line to the base of the ribs, then it's 2 sun lateral, goes down the outside of the leg to the lateral corner of the second toenail, the stomach meridian, comes back as the spleen, the medial corner of the big toe, the spleen meridian, comes up the inside of the legs, top of the chest, ends in the middle of the rib cage between the 7th and 8th rib. This is the point for tired and sore all over. Spleen 21, the low of lows. collarbone area, down, spleen 1 on the medial corner of the big toe again, spleen, ends between 7th and 8th ribs, comes to the deepest part of the armpit, the heart meridian, comes to the corner of your 5th fingernail medially, the heart meridian, the heart meridian, comes back as a small intestine meridian, the other side, the outside of the 5th finger, comes up forwards and back, ends in front of the tragus, forwards and back, small intestine to the lateral corner of the 5th fingernail, small intestine. Urinary bladder starts just above the medial canthus, up to the hairline, over 1 sun, over the head. Then there's 2 lines going down, 1.5 sun lateral and 3 sun lateral, the bladder lines. They come together at the base of the gluteals, goes down the outside of the leg, comes to the middle of the knee crease, ends at the lateral corner of the 5th toenail, the bladder meridian. Medial canthus over the head, or 1/2 sun, over the head, 1.5 sun and 3 sun lateral, the medial edge of the scaps, down to the base of the gluteals, down the outside of the leg to the middle of the knee crease, master point for the back, comes to the lateral corner of the 5th toenail, comes back as a kidney meridian between the 2nd and 3rd metatarsals, about 1/3 of the way back, kidney meridian. It's the point you can't tense, kidney meridian. Comes up the inside of the legs, 1/2 sun lateral to the midline, then 2 sun lateral to the midline to kidney 27, the switch point. Is the point to balance things out. Left thumb and middle finger go back and forth under the collarbone. Right middle finger goes in the navel, goes around clockwise, up the right, down the left. These are when your meridians are switched and not running in the proper direction. Kidney meridian, 2 sun lateral, 1/2 sun lateral, goes down between the 2nd and 3rd metatarsals, the kidneys, let's do the other leg, the kidneys, 2nd and 3rd metatarsals, 1/2 sun lateral, 2 sun lateral, comes to the pericardium, 1 lateral of the nipple, comes to the tip of the middle finger, pericardium, envelope of the heart, pericardium, comes back from the lateral edge of the 4th finger, nail, goes around the ear to the lateral corner of the eyebrow, the triple warmer, Sanjiao, triple warmer. Then it drops down 1/2 sun lateral, the lateral canthus, the gallbladder, comes to the base of the tragus, the hairline, goes over the ear, over the pupil, middle of the forehead, back over the mastoids, top of the traps, comes around, goes towards the breasts, base of the rib cage, to the base of the 12th rib, comes down to the front of the hips, goes down the leg, ending at the lateral corner of the 4th toenail, the gallbladder, coming back up, ribs, top of the traps, mastoids, over the head, back over the head, up, down, lateral, 1/2 sun lateral, the lateral canthus, comes to the base of the tragus, the hairline, goes over the ear, middle of the forehead over the pupils, the eyelid ptosis point, back over the head to the corners of the mastoids, top of the traps, towards the nipples, base of the rib cage, base of the 12th rib, front of the hips, goes down the outside of the leg, ending at the lateral corner of the 4th toenail, the gallbladder. Comes back as the lateral corner of the big toe, the liver. Base of the 11th rib, ends under the pectorals on the nipple line. Base of the 11th rib, goes down the outside of the inside of the leg, medial corner, lateral corner, the outside of the big toenail. Comes back up the liver, Base of the 11th rib ends under the pectorals on the nipple line. Conception vessel starts between the genitals and the anus, ends at the base of the tongue. The renmai, the conception vessel, our connecting vessel, how we hug people. The ren. Dumai, governing vessel, starts between the tailbone and the anus, comes up over the head to the top of the palate. That's where you have your tip of your tongue on the top of your palate to connect that microcosmic orbit. The heavenly orbit connects to all the orbits in the universe. Governing vessel and the governing vessel. The belt channel, the daimai, starts between the second and third lumbars, comes around and down, wraps around the body, the only horizontal meridian, the daimai. Then the chong starts in the kidneys. One part goes around the mouth, one part comes to both sides of the big toe. So simultaneously the chong channel, the chong channel, and the chong channel. Yin Chow starts below the medial ankle, goes to the top of the head, the Yin Chow. At governing vessel 20, Ba Hui. It's on the sagittal suture above the top of the ear. There's a little dip there. Yin Chow. Yin Chow. Yang Chow starts below the lateral malleolus, comes over the head to the base of the mastoids, goes into the brain below the external occipital protuberance. Yang Chow. Yang Chow. Yin Wei starts 5 sun above the medial malleolus at kidney 9, beautiful baby point. Comes up the inside, ends at the top of the hyoid, the Yin Wei. Yin Wei. The Yang Wei starts slightly behind the lateral malleolus, comes up over the head, and it just ends below the external occipital protuberance. Yang Wei and the Yang Wei. All right.